Hey, Reality Michael fam. Buckle up because the Plaths just delivered the most jaw-dropping episode of the season. First up, Micah Plath's breakup went from awkward to arresting, literally. When he showed up to collect his stuff from ex-girlfriend Veronica's house, he didn't come alone. Nope, he rolled in with police escorts. After a fiery fight with brother Isaac and a tear-soaked goodbye, Micah burned every memory of their relationship. Talk about closure by bonfire. Meanwhile, the season 7 finale hit every emotional extreme imaginable. Ethan tried to make peace with his ex, Olivia. Isaac fell for a new girl, and Lydia was already deep into her honeymoon glow with hubby Zac Weiss. But as the credits rolled, every Plath couple, from Kim and Barry to Micah and Veronica, seemed to hit a breaking point. Next, speaking of Lydia Plath, the golden girl of the family just marked 1 year since meeting Zac and 6 months of marriage. Ring. They're calling it proof that when you know, you know. The couple says premarital counseling and faith kept them strong even when her brothers questioned Zac's motives and, awkwardly, his sexuality. But Lydia insists they're stronger than ever and meant to be. And finally, Kim and Barry Plath officially divorced and celebrated with a party. Wine glass. After 25 years of marriage, the exes toasted their freedom over wine and laughter. Kim's new pilot boyfriend wasn't invited, but the vibe? Pure reality TV gold. Even Barry cracked jokes while the cameras rolled, proving that sometimes you can uncouple with class and Chardonnay. So, before we cue the title card, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next wild chapter of Welcome to Plathville gossip right here on Reality Michael. Did Welcome to Plathville's Micah Plath really need the police just to move out of his girlfriend's house? Oh, buckle up. This one's wild. The season finale of Welcome to Plathville delivered chaos, tears, and yes, flashing lights as Micah officially called it quits with Veronica Peters. But this wasn't your typical breakup. It ended with a police escort, family ultimatums, and a garage-side meltdown that fans can't stop talking about. It all started when Micah decided to pack up and collect the last of his things from Veronica's Florida home. But this time, he didn't drive down solo. Nope. The 23-year-old model rolled up with 2 police officers and a couple of brothers in tow, making it crystal clear this goodbye wasn't going to be friendly. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Micah confessed on camera that his family had given him an ultimatum after a violent fight with brother Isaac, allegedly all sparked by Veronica's influence. The family accused her of pouring fuel on the fire and inciting drama. Micah told TLC cameras, "Either I choose her over my family and continue down a very difficult road, or I just cut ties." And in true Plath fashion, he chose family. But Veronica wasn't going quietly. In that now viral finale clip, she fired back. "I deserve more than to get cheated on. I deserve more than to be lied about." She accused Micah's side of sabotaging the relationship, and honestly, fans are divided about who's really to blame. After that tense confrontation, Micah admitted he broke down in tears in the garage. He said he knew their relationship was doomed the moment she refused to change. Then, in what might be one of the most symbolic scenes of the entire season, he burned every photo, letter, and memory from their time together. He said it was the only way to stop it from burning him up inside. And as if the emotional flames weren't enough, the literal ones had fans gasping online. Did Micah really just turn his breakup into a bonfire therapy session? One Reddit user jokingly added. Another added, "I can't decide if that was healing or horrifying." Meanwhile, Kim Plath, ever the matriarch, apparently advised him not to drive alone to Florida. She sent brothers to accompany him just in case things turned ugly. And considering police ended up there, that might have been her smartest call yet. When it was all over, Micah moved back into his childhood home, officially single and apparently ready for a fresh start. He told producers he didn't regret ending it, just the way things got so dark. The storyline might have closed, but the fallout still ongoing. Sources close to the family say Veronica's name is practically banned at the Plath dinner table, and fans notice she scrubbed every trace of Micah from her Instagram feed. In true TLC fashion, the episode wrapped with Micah staring into the fire, literally and metaphorically, as his final voiceover said, "Sometimes you have to burn the bridge to keep yourself from crossing it again." We're heading straight into Welcome to Plathville's explosive Season 7 finale, where every single relationship, from Kim and Barry to Lydia and Zac, hits a breaking point. TLC wrapped Season 7 with one of its messiest finales yet. Breakups, ultimatums, awkward confessions, and a few emotional goodbyes that no one saw coming. This wasn't a happily ever after ending. This was a family explosion caught in 4K. Let's break it down. The Plaths entered this season trying to rebuild. New romances, reconciliations, and even a wedding. But by the finale, every single relationship cracked under pressure. The hour opened on Micah and Veronica's tense breakup aftermath, a fight so bad that it literally needed a police escort the next day. Fans saw Micah's emotional goodbye, then a cut straight to the other Plaths who were busy pretending everything was fine. Spoiler, it wasn't. Ethan and Olivia? Still divorcing. Olivia flew back to Georgia to tie up loose ends, only for Ethan to slam the door, figuratively and emotionally. He refused to reconcile, telling producers, "I'm done trying to fix something that's been broken too long." The cameras caught Olivia tearing up as she walked away from the farmhouse that started it all. Meanwhile, Isaac, the quiet one, stepped into the spotlight with the new romance. Viewers met Kaylin, a sweet new girlfriend who had no idea she was stepping into a family civil war. She and Isaac seemed picture perfect, until the tension between Micah and Veronica spilled into their storyline. By the finale, Isaac was seen defending his girlfriend while trying to keep the peace between his feuding siblings. Then came Lydia, the one Plath who always tries to stay above the drama. The episode followed her and new husband, Zac Wise, as they jetted off on their honeymoon. On the surface, it was bliss. Smiling photos, tearful goodbyes, a calm moment away from the noise. But behind the scenes, family tensions still loomed large. Lydia's brothers were still suspicious of Zac's intentions, and fans could feel the awkwardness. As the finale intercut Lydia's peaceful honeymoon with footage of Micah and Isaac's physical altercation, yes, there were bruises and blood. The symbolism wasn't lost on anyone. Some fans called it the most emotionally charged episode since Kim's DUI. And speaking of Kim, she made sure the finale had her signature stamp of chaos. Freshly divorced by Barry, Kim confronted Veronica, calling her reckless and disrespectful for dragging the family name into mess. Veronica clapped back, accusing Kim of hypocrisy after her own cheating scandal. The entire scene had Reddit threads lit up within minutes. "You can't make this stuff up," one fan wrote. "Kim is scolding someone for relationship drama while literally sipping wine with her ex." Meanwhile, Barry Plath, bless him, was the only one trying to keep things civil. His cool dad transformation continued as he took the younger kids out for ice cream, telling cameras he's focused on peace, not problems. Viewers called it his redemption arc. By the time the closing montage rolled, every storyline ended mid-chaos. Micah, single. Ethan, emotionally detached. Kim and Barry, divorced but oddly cordial. Lydia, married but distant. Isaac, playing peacemaker. It's like TLC wrapped the bow but left all the dynamite still ticking underneath. If you ask us, Season 7 wasn't just the end of a chapter. It was the start of a whole new battlefield for Season 8. Keep it locked, because just when you think love can't survive in Plathville, one couple proves everyone wrong. Lydia and Zac are celebrating 1 year together, and their secret to surviving the Plath family drama might actually surprise you. Remember when Lydia's romance shocked the Plath fandom? Viewers were stunned when the ultra-conservative daughter revealed she'd met Zac just 6 months before their wedding. Now, fast forward to today, the couple's posting anniversary photos, giving interviews, and telling fans they have zero regrets. Zac gushed during a recent sit-down. "There are no regrets. The timeline worked for what we needed." He admitted their whirlwind relationship caught even them off guard, saying it was as much a shock for us as for anyone else. "We just knew it was right." Lydia, smiling beside him, added one of the sweetest lines in the entire segment. "You know that saying, when you know, you know? I didn't believe it until Zac." Cue collective fan swoon. But don't be fooled, this hasn't been all butterflies and Bible verses. Reports say Lydia's brothers Ethan and Isaac were not thrilled about the fast engagement. Some even speculated that Zac was hiding something, with fan chatter on Reddit reaching bizarre levels. At one point, people were even questioning Zac's sexuality. Zac addressed it head-on. "We faced a lot of challenges from Lydia's family. People made assumptions. But at the end of the day, we know who we are, and that's enough." That's right. The couple famously shared their first kiss on their wedding day. Zac called it hard, but worth it. He said, "We saved it, and now it's something special only we share." For some viewers, that moment summed up Lydia's deeply traditional values. For others, it was a sign of her still trying to please her strict parents, even as she builds her own identity. Since the wedding, the pair have been quietly carving out a new life together, and, according to insiders, balancing newlywed bliss with distance from the larger Plath clan. Fans noticed Lydia's absence from some recent family gatherings, especially during Micah's dramatic breakup with Veronica and Kim's post-divorce antics. Still, Lydia's social media is all smiles. One photo shows her and Zac posing with coffee mugs labeled Mr. and Mrs. Another shows them volunteering at church. Her caption, "Love grows strongest when it's rooted in faith." Zac echoed that sentiment in a clip shared by TLC, saying they both attended premarital counseling before tying the knot to ensure their foundation was solid. He said, "We knew we were meant to do life together, and counseling helped us confirm that." But even amid the harmony, the online conversation hasn't slowed down. Fans can't help but wondering how long Lydia can stay neutral while her family keeps fracturing. One Reddit post summed it up: "Lydia's peace feels like the calm before another Plath storm." Whether that's true or not, for now, Lydia's choosing joy, and Zac's standing right beside her. Stick around, because if you thought Lydia's story was calm, wait till you see her parents. Kim and Barry Plath just threw a divorce party, and it's every bit as awkward, wine-filled, and unbelievable as it sounds. After 25 years of marriage, welcome to Plathville's Kim and Barry have officially and legally gone their separate ways. But instead of quietly signing the papers, these two decided to toast the end of their marriage together. Yup, they had a divorce celebration, and it was somehow both weirdly cordial and uncomfortably hilarious. It all went down in Season 7's finale. The cameras followed Kim and Barry to a cozy wine bar, their first official meeting since the court finalized their divorce. What fans expected was an awkward exchange. What they got was a flirty, post-marital toast that had everyone asking, "Are they actually over?" Kim, rocking a floral dress and her trademark confident grin, greeted Barry with, "Well, cheers to freedom." Barry, ever the polite Southern gentleman, smiled and asked, "So, what'll you have to drink?" Without missing a beat, Kim shot back, "A bottle of white wine, not just a glass, a bottle." Even the producer couldn't hide their shock. One of them off-camera admitted, "We never thought we'd see these two in a bar together again, especially laughing." And yes, they actually laughed. Barry joked somebody was whining, while Kim clanked her glass and called the meetup a mini bash. The moment was bizarrely wholesome, considering that just a year earlier, Kim was arrested for DUI, accused Barry of financial neglect, and left him for her secret boyfriend, Ken, a pilot who just happened to be mentoring their son, Isaac. So why the celebration? Kim says she wanted to honor the years we did right, not the ones we didn't. Barry agreed, calling it a closure with a smile. The pair even reminisced about their early years, raising 9 kids, traveling for church events, and trying to rebuild after Kim's affair. But not everyone was clinking glasses. Off-screen, the Plath kids had mixed feelings. Michael reportedly told producers he found the whole thing strange, but fitting. Lydia, ever the optimist, said she just wants peace. Ethan and Olivia? Nowhere in sight, still dealing with their own marital collapse. The fandom, of course, went wild. One Reddit user posted, "Only Kim Plath could turn a divorce into a wine tasting event." Another wrote, "Barry's trying to keep it classy, but you can tell he's dying inside." Still, there's something undeniably Plath-like about turning heartbreak into a teachable moment. Barry's closing line said it all. "We were never meant to be enemies, just parents who grew in different directions." The two ended the evening with one last toast, to 25 years and to what's next. Cue soft music, cue lingering looks. Fans couldn't decide if it was closure or a cliffhanger. TLC producers reportedly love the dynamic so much that they're considering a co-parenting spin-off segment next season, one that follows Kim navigating single life while Barry continues his cool dad glow-up. Whatever the network does next, this moment officially marks the end of an era. The OG Plath couple who built the empire are now fully, legally, done. But the way they handled it, only on TLC would a divorce feel like a reunion episode. And just when you think the drama's finally cooled down, think again. We're rolling straight into a full circle recap of every jaw-dropper from Welcome to Plathville's wildest season yet. And trust me, you'll want to see who fans are calling the real MVP of the finale. If you love today's deep dive into the Plathverse, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss the next meltdown. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose storyline had you yelling at the screen this week? And don't go far, because tomorrow's upload dives into another TLC bombshell. And trust me, you won't believe which reality couple secrets are about to hit daylight. I'm Michael. This is Reality Michael, where we spill the tea and keep it classy. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and keep it real, reality fam.